Our current obsession, says Ram, with only the city is highly irresponsible because you cannot understand the city without understanding the countryside.
I want to show this picture, a picture of Lagos, the city in Africa, where I went for the first time in '95. And when I was going there, I was looking for issues of how this completely dysfunctional city actually was an element or prototype of self-organization. And I even kind of went there with the word algorithm kind of firmly in my mind, kind of looking how certain patterns would be kind of visible in this seemingly completely disorganized kind of system. It seems that the smart city is the outcome of the kind of digital engagement with architecture and urbanism. And if you see this diagram of the smart city, you see sensors. You don't see a kind of urban wildness, but you only see a kind of boring urban system which is controlled through digital means. In the last 20 years, we've also kind of been completely obsessed by looking at the city, but cities are only covering 2% of the world. And simply to run against that expectation, we started to look at a project that we call the countryside. We simply wanted to look at the rest of the world, and we wanted to understand how the rest of the world kind of functions. Because I believe that the countryside is an area where certain trends and certain possibilities, but also certain crises, are presented in their clear and pure form before they manifest themselves in the city. The question I'm kind of really posing to this digital world is the kind of separation between architecture and the digital. Is it going to be definitive, or is there some kind of perspective of a degree of integration?
When we spoke first about the countryside project, you kind of connected it very strongly also to another big topic of the current moment, migration. You said with the exodus to the city, villages are partly reanimated by new crowds.
We have found a number of kind of situations that are very paradoxical, but where perhaps the refugee crisis can also mean that certain sections of territory, not only in Germany, but also, for instance, in the north of the Netherlands, can be kind of reanimated through these streams of refugees. What we're looking at is simply whether migration itself should not always be kind of considered as a kind of massive problem to be resisted by all means, but can also be accommodated in other and smarter policies.